Try it one more time.
Hari Hari Krishna.
Hari Hari.
No, give me a hum. Ready. So,
Shit.
so
Oh man, not as good as the first.
let's
try.
talk about legal weed.
Legal weed is tight, yo.
I don't know.
You don't know?
What the fuck do you mean you don't know?
I'm
It's
such a
just-
stoner that the day the weed was legalized, I just went to my neighbor's house and bought some from them. It was like, well,
You didn't go stand in a line and
fuck that. I'm a real stoner. I don't like lines.
Dude, I fucking went in my truck on the clock
I
and
was
bought
too
weed.
high.
It was so tight,
You
and
might
the whole
not wanna-
I was like, in,
I don't want to advertise.
I was
I
in
don't
the.
know. I don't know if your
the,
boss listens at all.
Your boss
but-
is like, yeah, Chase Weed is tight, yo.
I don't care. What are they gonna do? Fire me over something illegal?
It's like I checked your Facebook and you had a picture that said "fucking work sucks."
You do realize.
I don't say that.
You do realize that you can still be fired for weed.
No, they don't drug test
Yes.
in my job.
That it's not safe from. They can still say you can't work
Yeah.
under.
I'm
the
not gonna say
influence.
things about my job, but trust me, it is a tight fucking job,
I don't know what you mean. Why don't you tell me more about what you mean?
dude. I can literally drive around.
You usually park in like a parking lot and just watch Netflix.
No,
it
that's
seems
this
like.
is the kind of things we shouldn't be
Well,
disclosing.
let's be honest.
Like, you know how you come home from work every day for about an hour and a half, watch some Food Network and have a snack
yeah,
on the clock?
yeah. I've never done that.
I know
doesn't
you talk
happen.
about
Of
how you
course that doesn't
constantly
no,
jerk
of course
it in
that
your
doesn't
vein.
happen.
Of course they're not going to start
I've-
GPSing you now.
No, I've never like
Got bugged.
I've never jerked off in the back of my truck or anything like that.
Well, that's good. That's good to know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You wouldn't do that, right?
yeah. But
Why would he?
But here's the deal. So you can literally drive around, and there's these places called dispensaries, right? So like they're
There
like,
have been places
Yeah.
called dispensaries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is not new.
There's
Wait,
well,
what?
okay. So there are these things called dispensaries. You guys heard of them?
no.
Okay. Well, what you do is you go in there and you say, "Hey, I'm recreation," and then they go,
That's not right so far.
You told him you were a recreation.
"Yeah."
It's the story
Oh,
wrong
I'm
from the jump.
And then you go, "Here's my ID, ma'am or sir, whoever,
Madam.
Person.
And then you walk back and they go, "Here's a menu." You're like, "Am I at fucking Denny's?" Like, I got Grand Slam options, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean. Boom, I can get that bunk.
They have combos.
Yeah, dude. What
Get
did we
a
try
side
to
of fries.
What did we try to get today?
You tried to get fucking
Kush.
OG Kush.
Yeah, we wanted to be on that level.
Straight out of a
Like rap songs.
rap.
Yes. We wanted to be rappers today.
That would happen.
Yeah.
It doesn't
But
seem like
Hashtag rap life.
half.
You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
you two guys are rappers.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm, trying to live
He's
like
way
a
better
rapper.
than you. So iAME's way better than Abaddon.
So take his opinion.
Well, in my opinion, he's better. You're better than him.
That's weird. Okay, here's my thing. Here's my question. I don't know if it's a question or a statement. I guess more of a statement. I think it's weird. Like, I went into that store with you today for a moment,
Yeah.
and I'm like, why is it such a big fucking deal? Like,
He
why do you
thinks-
have to?
He thinks they're scanning your retinas. And
Yeah.
Oh,
shit.
no, okay, because
You're like on that.
basically it's supposed to be so it's like alcohol now. Like, it's regulated like alcohol.
Well,
right?
kind of.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah,
Except
it's the
for
OLCC
if you want
is-
alcohol, you just walk into the store and you buy it. And like the 17-year-old working behind the counter checks your ID. Okay, you're good to go.
Right.
This place, you got to go to the front desk, like you're going to the doctor.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
and you
but
go
they're-
into a different room to buy weed. What the hell is that?
They're probably also looking out for shady folk too. I mean, think about how many of those places get robbed and shit.
Yeah.
Every place gets. I mean, plaid pantries get robbed.
Yeah,
They don't
But-
Dude, I
change to
could have
the,
had a gun
Plaid
on me.
Pantry
Yeah, they
is
don't
not
give a
the
fuck.
perfect
They're just like,
business
oh,
model.
we're not going to learn from this at all.
They don't change to the backroom sale tactics.
Yeah.
Yeah, part of.
Well,
when
little do you know
What are you
they're
here for? Oh,
they were handing.
I wanted to pick up a 6-pack.
Well, little do you know
Okay.
they're
Go-
handing out blowies in the back.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead in the
He's
back
gonna
room
jerk
and
off.
get in the proper line and to decide which kind of booze you want to get.
Yeah, no.
Well, it's just still a new
brand
thing.
new.
They're
Yeah,
overcompensating for.
It's overboard. I think they're compiling a list.
But they can't just straight away be
people
like,
that are
"Welcome
doing
to
it. I
the
think
weed
it's-
emporium."
But you're on that conspiracy tip.
If you're on medical,
No,
then
that's
yeah, they
reasonable.
have a list, But I think the recreational, it's because
Yeah.
they just looked at the ID, they didn't write it down or anything.
You don't know that. You don't know if
They do.
She's
I think
actually
they
a
do.
computer.
I think
they're keeping track.
they're keeping track. I read
They're
that
keeping
it-
track of how much fucking money the state is
I
making
read
right
that
now.
they
They're just
don't
like,
keep your name, but they track when you
Your-
bought and how
your
much
demographics.
and what you did.
I don't
yeah.
give a fuck. I put it on
I
my
don't give a
debit
shit.
card. What are they gonna
Yeah,
do?
I don't care either. Like, you want to look at my bank statement? Shit, it's
I
legal
bought
as
some
fuck.
weed.
Yeah.
I didn't kill anybody.
So I've been thinking about trying out the CBD, like maybe a pill or a. Don't
I
they
think
have
it'd
like
be good
a?
for you.
Yeah.
I think we
They
need
don't
to
have
get
like a
Zeb.
topical cream.
You could just cover yourself
Yeah.
in fucking oil.
Instead of
dude.
using Vaseline every night.
Rick Simpson
just
oil.
fucking.
I've never gotten into weed. I just can't do it. It just doesn't agree with me.
I think it would. You just have to. Weed can turn on you. Like right now. The
Every
weed is
time I've
turned
done it, it's turned
iAME,
on me.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
He's
way
fully
too
what-
high.
Everything.
He's fully train wrecked right now. This guy is fucked up.
Welcome to the Triple B podcast.
Welcome.
As always, I'm Zeb, joined to my right by Justin Abaddon Sims
Hello.
and my good friend Chase Pringle to my left.
Hello.
With us today, a special guest, iAMe.
Hey there.
How you
What's up,
doing,
buddy?
buddy?
Doing all right.
Thanks for coming along with us today.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. Feel like we had a productive day.
Well, we did. So we
was.
went to Dr. Tung's I Had That Shop to start the day off.
That place was
Where?
Pretty cool.
What?
You don't remember that? The
Chase
toy
has
shop?
made
that-
more friends and forgotten more
Dr.
people.
Tongues.
Doc-
No,
Dr.
we went to
Tung's.
Toys R Us first.
Doesn't count.
It does count.
We don't
it
plug
doesn't.
Toys R Us because it doesn't. They don't need our plug.
But here's the deal. We found cool shit at Toys R Us today.
As usual, we spent most of our money at
Let's be
Toys
honest.
R Us.
You found a Sherman. Okay?
Yeah.
It happened. It's real. He found a goddamn Sherman.
That's true.
The Shermanator.
Yeah.
Dude, and they had so much Star Wars stuff.
So much.
The
They had
amount of
droids.
shit right now
I'm not
is
trying
so
to plug
crazy.
Toys R Us. I'm just saying we got to give a spade where a spade is given.
I gotta talk about the Star Wars toys, though, man. That doesn't...
Give a spade where a spade is given.
You know what I mean? Potatoes. Anyways, sorry. Goddamn, I dropped my phone. I'm
That
wrecked
happens
today.
at least once an episode.
phone
It
drop.
started-
It was early today.
Started early today. I feel
We went and had
funny.
vegan burgers at
Earth
cart
Burger.
called Earth Burgers
Wow, and we caught him just in the
down
nick
on
of
Division.
time.
Yeah, because they closed out right after we were done.
Yeah, we closed them out. Think
They were
about it.
traumatized
You can't
after-
you can't freeze fucking curd burger or
What are you talking about?
beans
Yes, you,
or potato.
you can totally freeze it.
Really?
Yeah, it freezes probably better.
What if it does? Well, okay.
What are you
let's-
even getting at?
Dude, there's a lot of gray areas, dude.
You think you can't freeze vegetables and they'll be good later?
No,
You have frozen asparagus in the freezer at home right
because
now.
it was like that's how it was prepared.
You think that's the way the Lord made it?
Yeah, that's how I bought it.
They were grown frozen.
Ah,
They weren't grown frozen. Chase, he's kidding.
Yeah, these asparagus are from Antarctica.
Oh, Jesus.
they're shipped out here on a ship.
This is already the worst episode
I'm
we've
so
done.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, my
My
God.
fault, probably.
It's all IME's fault and the goddamn legalization of weed.
Weed's legal.
Sweet as tight, yo.
Weed's fully...
So now everybody's
Holy
stupid and just driving around crazy.
just laughing.
So is that the only thing? Now you have to be 21. You go into
gotta
that
be
store
20,
if you're
yeah.
if you're 21 with a valid ID, you can
Yeah.
buy weed.
Totally.
That's the way of the world now.
That's the,
This
the way the
this part of the world.
crumbles.
Well, it's
Yeah.
weird because in Washington, in like Seattle, I think they only opened up like one shop to
At first?
recreation. Yeah.
Okay.
And then, but here there's like 250
There's
or
a bunch.
300. or
Washington seems to do things wrong.
something. At first.
At
and
first.
They don't
then
get
we
it
go,
right.
"Oh, okay.
Oregon seems to kind of get it right.
Oregon's going at it real easy right
Well,
now.
I don't know.
You know
with
what I
the-
mean?
I don't
Like,
know.
They're
with
like,
the-
eh,
but with
It feels
the-
pretty normal going to buy,
it does.
weed.
yeah, it's like
Strangely-
so many
products
people here have been
in-
doing that anyways.
But also in Vancouver, like, you can just go and buy some edibles. You can go and buy whatever's at the store. It's like
It's like having
here
a
it's a
medical
lot
card.
more like,
You're
Oh,
only
they-
buying flour. Like
yeah,
recreation.
they have like the lines cut up between
Yeah.
medical patients.
When will we get to the point where you can buy
Nobody
weed
knows.
products in Plaid Pantry?
Nobody knows.
In Plaid Pantry?
Yeah,
that's going to be a while.
That'd be a while.
But I think
Why? The way I
eventually
mean,
it's
what's
gonna-
Because it's still
It's
like
the regulation.
How do you
of it.
regulate it? Yeah.
It's
It's
regulated.
How do you
Sure.
regulate alcohol? I mean,
Right, but that's like they have had years of like that double standard existing.
we've been doing it forever.
It's a real,
just
yeah.
like
it's a
they're
real-
like, oh yeah, alcohol that should be sold everywhere, like
Yeah,
in the
but-
same store where you
Yeah,
buy
go beat your wife and kill someone. Yeah. Versus
child
like,
food. Yeah,
versus like, yeah, go eat a bunch of food and laugh and fall asleep and have really good farts and shit, you know, because you ate a lot. That's what weed is for me.
I don't know about really, really good farts. How do you define a good fart?
Seb's earlier.
Is it like
Jesus.
loud?
Let's talk about this fart.
Well, let's not talk too much about it because nobody wants to hear about it.
Well, real quick, I was about 60 feet away from Zeb, and all I hear is,
He heard it across the parking
and he
lot.
looks at me and goes, Jesus.
Oh, whoa!
I just
Just
go
like that.
out loud. I literally just was going, whoa. Like,
That's badass.
Yeah,
It was pretty monstrous.
So that was outside of Dr. Tongues?
outside
Yeah.
of Dr. Tongues.
I think
I had that?
It was when you guys went pee.
Is that when you were like being like anything Chase tells you is a lie?
Yeah.
You didn't
which
tell
isn't
me.
true.
That's
Have
a
I
lie.
lied? Have I lied once?
Yeah,
today?
you've been
All you
lying.
do is lie.
Like,
But I'm convinced
Oh,
it's
we-
not your fault. Like it's just misinformation.
I'm convinced it too, bro. I like it.
Don't encourage him. Please
Miseducation.
don't encourage him.
Chase, it was exciting that you actually bought some stuff at the toy shop today.
Fucking A.
You're like all in on toys right now.
Well,
Yeah.
let's be honest. I got a desk,
You made friends.
and we already talked about
yeah,
that.
we talked about that. So you're gonna
but
fill it up now.
I'm filling it up.
Yeah.
I want to talk all about Dr. Tongue's place, but first, before we do, I want to get something out of the way real quick.
Yeah.
I just want to acknowledge the shooting at Umpqua Community College and say that our positive thoughts and prayers are with everybody involved.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk politics or debate any kind of that crap, but I just wanted to acknowledge it. So that's done.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Dr. Tongue.
Way to bring the fucking mood down.
I want to
Damn.
kill myself.
Dr. Tongue's
Shut up.
was a lot like Billy Galaxy
Yeah, it was
in a sense.
but
Made me
bigger.
feel warm and happy and
Wow.
like what we just talked about.
Yeah.
It had more room and really cool selection. And I gotta say, the owner, that guy was rad, man.
Is he Dr. Tongue?
He must be.
What's on the card he gave?
What was that?
I think.
on
Do I
the
have his
card.
card?
Yeah,
That
he gave
place
you
was
the card.
rad.
Why is people?
They have a bunch of
You're
vintage
the one talking to
toys.
people.
I don't talk to people.
Yeah, you can't.
Lots of vintage 1980s,
I don't
mostly.
have his card. I don't have his card.
Probably some late 70s.
I got
Yeah,
this
they had
weird
your
card.
Smurfs, your Turtles.
It was
your
cool.
GI
It
Joes,
was
your
chill
Star
shop.
Wars.
Lots of Joes, lots of Star Wars.
Reasonably
Yeah.
priced.
Yeah, reasonably priced,
Good
good
prices.
selection. You know,
He was really cool.
and he was
Definitely.
really just straight up and honest about like, make sure you ask if they have everything and stuff, and
He's been in the game a long
It's not
time. I
gonna
mean,
screw
he ran a shop where was that at? Where did he say? Somewhere southeast
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, he said he was off the East Burnside till 2005.
Yeah, till like 12 years, 15 years, something like that. I don't
So
know.
just about the time I moved into Portland is when he closed up shop. 'Cause
yeah,
I was wondering, this place is a block away from where I used to live, over on 73rd and Sandy.
right.
And I'd never heard of it before, and I was like, well, how long has he been there for? So he's only been there for a few months now, he said.
Yeah, like 4 months.
So he's about 10 years out of the game.
Yeah,
just
and it was
decided to
cool,
get
like
back into
hearing
it.
like him be like, it's coming at it in a different perspective now, like versus like back in the day, you have wingers at these toy shops. Guys like to come and just bullshit, and they're like zones, like
Yeah.
you're just gonna go to like you're into a certain thing, and you're gonna go there, and you're just gonna talk about it. You're not gonna buy anything. You're just gonna talk. Like,
you're
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. Like you would be like, oh, this fucking little miniature Chewbacca, this shit is fucking crazy, and like you would sit there and like talk about it to the people there,
right,
But-
and it's like, dude,
and he got to the
come
point where he's like, fuck you, get out of my shop, bro. Like, I'm trying to make money.
I don't know if that's exactly how
Yeah,
dude,
we're
you're
just-
kinda
this is a
summarizing-
dramatization.
Yeah, dude.
But
I don't know if he gave you the authority to
But I-
now tell the people his
His
backstory.
memoir.
But I've related with him, so here's where the story takes a twist. I related with him, and
Yeah, you guys
because I did that with like music, man. I like loved music for a long time, and then I played a lot, and I met a bunch of assholes, like 3 people in this goddamn room, and you know, you get jaded, and you get to the point where you're like, "Fuck, man, I don't like to do this." But then you take a step back. Say, in my case, I went and got a job, making that money, and a job, and then so that's what happened with me. And then every time I go back to music, I'm like, man, I love these people, and I love doing this. This is real fun. And I think that's what it was for him too.
Well, yeah, it's whenever you do something that you thought you loved as a living, and you have to do it. You're like,
when passion turns into work, it's a weird thing to cross into.
Yeah. And then you take that step back, though, and it's great. And
yeah,
like, okay, cool. This is like at the level I want.
Because you always love that shit. Like, we all are musicians here and artists and all that bullshit.
Or whatever.
And I think we can all relate on that shit, though. Like, you get jaded, right? Or you do it so much. Things happen.
If
you can take a step back, though, sometimes. And it's like anything. Like, okay, so like I was jerking off twice, 3 times a day. Every day for a long time,
and then you stopped for a little while and realized how much you missed it.
Exactly.
I think of that when what I do for work. When I get frustrated and feel like I'm getting sick of what I do, I think about what else I could be doing, or if I were to quit.
Exactly.
What I would 5 years from now, I'd be like, why did I quit doing that?
I'm an idiot. I had
this movie theater job is not cracking.
Fucking
greasy popcorn hands.
The movie theater's like your go-to, I feel like.
I think it's the only thing I'm qualified for.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Anytime you ever are talking about not working at this job.
It's a movie theater.
I love the movies.
Well, Zeb wants to be a ticket tear.
You like romanticize that job in the back of your head. You're just like, I will quit this shit in a second.
And I will go tear tickets. He wants to be a ticket tear.
A ticket tear? Really? I'd be a projectionist. No. That'd be fun.
An usher. That's too much responsibility.
We should open up a fucking movie theater.
You don't realize the size of a building you need to open a movie theater?
Let's open up a little one.
The shittiest movie theater.
You know how like
a small one.
You know how like Portland these days is like
Studios
little fucking houses.
Yeah, it'll be exclusive, dude. There's only 20 seats for every show.
We'll call it
Portlandia
Theater.
Mini Green Street.
And we'll be all super strict and cool.
Why would it be
called strict and cool? There'll be rules for the little movie theater.
You can only have 14 ounces of soda.
No laughing unless it's actually funny.
Yeah, that's a good one. We should do this.
Red vines only.
Mm-hmm. Well, we gotta have some
popcorn.
Bring
us red vines.
Red vines only.
Well, red vines are built into the coat chairs. Or the
chairs are made of red vines.
Coat chairs?
Coach.
What's a coat chair?
I meant to say the arm of the chair.
I hate you.
The coat of the chair.
Chair.
The coat of the chair. The feet of the chair. Well, I guess they do have feet.
They do have feet.
Yeah, what's the
chairs are kind of like people.
Yeah, I think after this podcast we should get a business plan going.
All right, well, mark it down. Put a pin in that one. God damn it.
Put pin and tail in that donkey.
Yes, exactly. So then, what's next on the agenda?
Go. Do you guys know what October 21st, 2015 is?
What is that?
Oktoberfest. Sorry.
That's our show. Thanks for listening.
What is it? What's October 21st of
this
year?
That's the day that Marty McFly traveled to in Back to the Future.
Oh, that's right.
Do you think there'll be like a fucking movie in the park or some bullshit?
No, they're putting out the new box set of the Back to the Future series, including a brand new short of Dr. Emmett Brown.
Whoa.
Huh. So there's new.
Oh, yeah,
are they going to do like a remastered version of it?
Yeah, it's like the whatever, digitally remastered versions, I guess.
Is it coming out like for download only?
No, it's like a box set.
Like a DVD thing?
Whatever else comes in a box. I don't know.
DVDs are out, bro.
What's it going to be, a book?
Laser discs.
Yeah, they're like fucking out these days.
Sticks?
Dudes, did you guys watch the new Zombies?
Fear.
Dude, so I finally started it. I think it's... Yeah.
Where are you at?
I just finished the first episode, the pilot.
Okay. Have you watched it, dude?
I've seen a couple episodes of it, yeah.
To me, it got really good about episode 3 and 4, and then 5 was kind of a...
I think 4 or 5's like setting shit up.
Just please tell me that it separates from being just between the family at some point, because it's like it's just all focused on that like family.
No, don't get it wrong.
For the first episode,
There's a whole world of zombies out there.
There's a lot of things.
and it really explores it though. Well, I was just wondering if it's like the tale of these people.
Well, it is.
Well, it is,
but we're only 5 episodes
Just
in
like
so far,
Walking
so.
Dead is only one
A lot of
group
things
people.
happen.
Well, it was one dude, and then he finds the.
You
girl.
are wrong. Jeez Louise.
What do you mean I'm wrong?
You're wrong.
I have. What?
Yeah, no, there's
I'm
more
wondering
characters.
if it branches off. To
There's
like,
more characters.
Does.
There'll be
Does.
other things, I'm sure.
Yeah, they got.
But it's a different story than the original Walking
Right.
Dead, so it's not the same things aren't happening.
I
Right.
think it's like that first season's only like 6, 7.
It's supposed to be like an alternate.
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to be
reality.
basically
No, it's a different city.
prequel. It's a
Right,
prequel
different
because
city.
Walking Dead
But
starts.
it's like still the same world, right?
Yeah, it's before.
It's
It's
the
how it
beginning,
started.
because
It's
Walking
still
Dead
Earth.
starts. He wakes up 90 days after.
Yeah.
30 days after it starts. So you're coming in late with the original Walking.
Well, it's just how it started, right? I mean,
It's how it started.
it started. It started on
Yeah.
the West Coast in LA, and it spread.
Right.
Right. It's the
is
start
exactly
of
how
the
it's gonna
outbreak.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
They're the pioneers.
Boom.
Solved it.
Yeah.
I figured it out. But
it out.
I imagine at some point it'll stop being a prequel though, because there wasn't that much time.
Yeah. I don't think
Like
it's
he
a
was
long
out for what,
series.
30 days? You said
It was like
right?
30 to 90, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't
So
think, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it'll overlap.
Yeah, it'll
it's just
overlap.
a different.
But the new
location.
Walking
because
Dead
the
starts
original's
soon.
in the East Coast.
I don't know when, but it starts soon.
I think
know?
next,
It's probably a lot was probably happening.
if it's
in that
not
time period.
Yeah.
tomorrow, it's next Sunday.
Yeah, I think there's one more of the Fear, and that's it.
I hope they fucking come out with a new Walking Dead Telltale game because that shit was awesome.
I
man.
still have to check that out. I
like the
haven't.
Game of Thrones one. It was so emotional where you're like, shit, man.
yeah,
It's tough.
I never
You gotta
got
make
into
some
those.
tough decisions.
just seems stupid.
Well, you seem stupid.
Yeah. This guy spent $1,000 on PlayStation games in the past 6 months, and he still all he plays is Diablo.
On a computer,
Yeah.
on a laptop.
Wow.
Get drunk on tanny wines.
Fuck here.
Well, I've started playing Star Wars Uprising a little bit.
Dude, I'm so jealous that you are playing that.
Pretty cool.
I don't have the fucking right software right now, and I'm like, I almost just wanted to go buy a new phone just to play that fucking
You should.
game.
You
I would recommend
should
it.
get a new phone. Jesus,
Dude, it
Christ.
fucking works,
You
man.
time for an upgrade yet?
Nah, man.
Get on that jump plan.
Nah, man,
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
good. I'm good. I
Don't
need
be
to
one of those guys, dude.
technologically advanced.
Just become one of us.
But Star Wars Uprising looks awesome.
I'm gonna download it
It's
right
like-
now.
It's like a straight up like RPG.
Kinda,
Really.
yeah.
What,
Yeah, you're
this
like-
is a phone game.
Yeah, it's a mobile game.
What's it called?
Star Wars Uprising.
And so yeah, you're going through and just completing quests and
Yeah, you
stuff.
just you build your character and you pick what he looks like or what she looks like, and you pick a name and
Yeah, that's
I'm
rad.
gonna check it out right now. I'll give it a full review.
it's gonna take you
Stand by,
30 minutes to
everybody.
download.
What Triple B plays Star
awesome.
Wars.
No, I've been playing this
What's it
new
called?
game. Like Star
Just
Wars
search
Uprising.
Star Wars. You'll find it.
You're the worst person in the world right
The
now.
world.
Way to do your research in any way.
King of the Old Republic?
No.
Knights? I mean, Knights? I saw a
Knights the
K
Old
and ran with
Republic.
it.
It's called Uprising. Can I tell you guys that I recently watched the movie San Andreas for the first time with The Rock?
How was it?
How was it? Yeah, I kind of want to see that.
I bet you
the
want to see it,
worst.
Chase.
Really?
It was the
That
worst.
bad.
It looks pretty tight.
It's like
I want to see it.
those
Yeah, me
like
too.
disaster.
Me too.
You know, it's whatever. It's a disaster blockbuster. It's exactly what it's supposed to be, but it starts stupid and it just stays stupid the whole way through.
But The Rock's in it.
That's weird. Yeah, The Rock usually does such
good.
highbrow.
He's Chase's favorite actor.
Well, apparently we just became best friends. Because The Rock is tight. Like, wee.
I like The Rock, but he's whatever.
Dude, I guess what I watched last night in
What?
bed
Ballers.
at fucking 6 p.m. Jesus Christ.
You got a movie review for us?
Yeah, The Walking Tall. Walking Tall.
That's an older one, right?
Yeah, dude, it has Johnny Knoxville in it and The Rock.
The Rock.
And he carries around a fucking
Big
2x4.
big stick, right?
Yeah, he fucks up casino goers.
Casino goers,
Just random
people trying to go to the casino.
People at the casino.
Yeah.
Just fights
grandma
with a
just putting in a
2x4.
little fucking
Let's just
dollar
be
in the
honest.
slot
Like,
machine.
so he gets he goes and beats up this fucking casino with a 2x4, and the cops in on it, right? So they go to court, and he goes, "You're fired," to his lawyer, and goes, "Your Honor, I will be defending myself." And he gets up and does his speech. And he goes, "I remember when you could walk tall in this town." You know what I mean? And I was like, "Whoa!"
Were you inspired?
Yeah, I started, woo, and like started like I got hyped, dude. I was like feeling a little under the weather yesterday, and all of a sudden, man, I was doing push-ups and shit, and then
What happened?
but yeah, dude. Long story short,
He thinks it's a true story.
but he goes, if you see me as non-guilty, I will become sheriff of this town, and we'll clean it up.
What did you even just say?
That's what he does.
Sheriff?
And he becomes
Non-guilty?
Yeah, he becomes the sheriff.
If I become non-guilty, I'm going to become the sheriff.
The sheriff?
That's what he does. I swear to God. And he becomes sheriff, he cleans it up, and everybody goes home happy. Roll
Did you
credits.
guys
Badass movie.
Did you guys try watching that? You watched that Bastard Executioner?
I tried, man. I really
That movie
tried.
sucks.
It's not a movie.
The creator of Sons of Anarchy's new
But it's
show.
like 2 hours fucking long.
Yeah,
That's the
pilot,
first
2
episode.
hours.
Nobody wants to
It's a
sit through
pilot.
2 hours of fucking
It's just a
bullshit.
television show, like every other television show.
Dude,
You have to watch it to know whether you're going to like it.
but
or
you
not.
could watch Armageddon or something cool before fucking
Again?
the measure.
Watch Armageddon again?
or Volcano.
How many
Liv
times have you
Tyler.
watched
A
Armageddon?
lot. Recently, it's been on.
Mid '90s, Liv Tyler.
Yeah, dude.
That was
and
a-
that
was a
song.
good time.
You can stay awake just to hear you.
You just like that scene,
sound
huh?
exactly
you
like
just,
him.
You just watch Affleck play with little animal crackers on her and just
Yeah.
get
You guys want to go see Return to Mars?
So
or whatever?
Sons of
The
Bastard
Martian?
Executioners.
what?
The Bastard Executioner. What
Yeah.
did you think?
I don't know. I only watched the first half. Okay, so I haven't watched hour 2 yet, but it feels weird.
It sucks.
Like you were saying, they went too far. Is what you had thought about.
Well,
there was definitely that one.
They're
part that
trying
was just
way
like, they
too
were just
hard.
being like, yeah,
to be like,
kill.
this
and-
is going to be gross.
Yeah,
this
this is
going to
gonna
be
be-
offensive.
like Game of Thrones. We don't care. We don't spare any lives. And
There's just no tact, though. No class.
yeah, that's definitely how it seemed like. And I mean, I wasn't really a fan of Sons of Anarchy either.
I never got into
Like,
it.
What do you mean?
People swear it's one of the best shows ever.
It was good.
Nah, the first like season or two maybe, but then after that, it just gets kind of ridiculous.
I lost interest too.
and
yeah, and
Katie
that
Seagal
song.
as
And she's in this one.
the weird witch with
I
a
did
weird
not-
like
yeah, I
what
didn't
is that,
like
a Russian
that.
accent?
I did not like that at all. I was like, really, you're gonna bring her back? And
She's got like a Romanian accent.
Russians are hot as fuck.
I got mad respect for her. I like her
Yeah,
as an
totally.
actress, but it just seemed weird. It just seemed like
Peggy
an
Bundy.
odd role too.
You didn't watch it, iAMe?
No, I haven't. Seen
But the thing
You
is,
should check
that-
it out. It really sucks.
it. What channel is it?
FX.
FX.
Yeah, it's FX.
You can get it on that FX Now app.
It's too far. There's like nudity and like
Yeah, I might.
It's
try-
too. Listen to this guy.
Like-
it's
the
too
thing is-
far.
man,
There's boobs. Is
no,
the
but they're
worst.
like trying too hard
Well,
to.
see,
You
I
hate
personally-
nudity in anything.
I personally, I
You
like
hate it.
I like the
You don't even like
violence
it in Game of
and
Thrones.
the nudity is pretty cool to me.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, I'm gonna give it more of a
Or
of a
men.
chance.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's just like
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna see such an
Girl,
onslaught
men.
because of Game of Thrones now. Over the next couple years, we're gonna have this like really,
yeah, they've already
tons of
started.
fantasy
They're
stuff.
trying to do it.
They're doing
trying
it-
to capitalize.
Dude, next year there's gonna be a World of Warcraft movie and
Sick.
a Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Sick.
And like which they've done before. There are Dungeons and Dragons movies, but like this big, theater release. So because of Game of Thrones, now we're gonna see just a ton of like really far fetched out there fantasy, I think.
Yeah.
And this was just like the mainstream, the FX way of trying to get something like Game of Thrones.
I don't have a problem with nudity. I have a problem with too much nudity or nudity just for
No,
like
you
the
have a problem
sake,
with nudity.
the sake of like they feel like they have to have some nudity in it to like.
It makes you
get
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
viewers.
It makes you uncomfortable.
But that's
because
that's,
everything you think about is like, I could be watching this with my mom right now, and we'd be watching boobs, and it'd be fucking weird.
Like, I don't think about that at all when I'm watching things.
That's all you think about.
That's what you think about,
Yeah.
probably. But
You
you're-
like watching that stuff with your mom. That's why you're weird.
Yeah, I do. No, I feel weird with my mom too. Like,
Jackass.
you remember that movie Son-in-Law? It's like Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore. Yeah.
Me and my mom watched that way back in the day, and there was a barn scene where they get down, and she was like, "Close your eyes." I remember that. So good.
Did you peek?
Oh, son-in-law. Yeah. I just got it.
You're peeking?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I've watched a lot of boobs in movies. It doesn't bother me.
I love boobs.
Well, it's awesome. Nobody doesn't like it unless you're.
I think boobs are cooler than anything.
What about wieners when they show wieners?
Wieners
What
are
do you think?
tight. It's just, it makes you feel uncomfortable, right? That's the whole point of showing a wiener. It's like taboo. I mean, you could show tits and a vajay, but it doesn't feel weird.
They don't show a vajay.
You pull out a
I've never
dick.
seen a vajay in a
You
movie.
pull out a dick and you're like,
not
whoa, that's a dick. You know?
Well, not in a mainstream movie.
Didn't they show a
There's
dick?
some-
There's dick in Game of Thrones.
No.
Yeah,
yeah.
there has been.
Yeah.
But he's saying not straight up vagina.
Sometimes
Like
there's
the organ?
there's
Briny
frontal.
vagina.
Yeah. I mean, they're not like opening it up and like, like shoving a camera up there or something.
All right, next topic.
But,
Okay.
just because we're outer and they're innies.
Anywho,
Yeah, so how about them old Mariners? What else is new, boys?
I
What the
started
fuck?
reading this fucking new series that just came out by Rick Remender called Tokyo Ghost, and it's a fucking sick little future thing that's all about like way past the point of technology addiction to where there's nowhere that's tech free and everybody's just consumed by it. And
interesting.
yeah, it's a super fucking
Tokyo
good
Ghost.
new series. I recommend people out there check it out. It's a new one.
So it's like technologies to the point where it's necessary for.
Oh, people are like hooked in, and so like the story so far, it starts out with this girl that's like the last tech-free person, but she's like in love with her boyfriend is like completely consumed by technology and stuff. Like people get
Like a
so that like
cyborg.
you become brain dependent on it, basically.
You have implants.
Yeah, and so then like there's this other person that like shit is just wild out there. Like people are looking at killing and stuff like it's a video game. Like life is just so enhanced that people are like doing crazy shit, thinking it's just part of a game. Like yeah. I mean it's really early to figure out exactly what it's about.
Right.
But definitely an interesting one. And Remender's always really good at coming up with like super interesting concepts for comic books.
I think Remender's a good name.
This is a good one. He also recently wrote this one Low that I was reading that's like about like right before the sun is like when it's growing and becoming giant before it explodes and everybody in Earth has to go live in the bottom of the ocean. And like that becomes the world for some generations and shit. Just he thinks of really interesting settings and stuff. But that one's cool. It's got a really cool art style to it. So that's my comic recommendation.
I like it. I didn't
that sounds
go to any comic store this week.
I didn't hear a word of what you said.
I know because as soon as I start talking about comic
Because
books,
he was sexting with his mom.
woo. See,
iAME, you picked up a game today.
Son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
What'd you get?
I got the Lego Marvel Superheroes game for PS4.
I love those Lego games, man.
I haven't played. Oh, I've played like the demo in the store.
Lego's
It
doing
looked
good
fun.
things. Lego's in everything.
Yeah, I'm
They
down
got
with
movies.
Hey, don't
and-
you just collect Lego pieces or whatever?
it.
I
No,
don't know.
What do
no,
you
so
collect? Like, what's your
you have
currency?
to. It's all like it's all puzzle
it
solving.
coins?
It's like it's setting puzzle solving. Like you have to break apart stuff to get pieces and then put them together to create something to help you get past that.
Is there
stage.
driving in it and stuff?
Sometimes, yeah.
Nice.
And then you have to use. That's why it's such a fun co-op game because you can be different characters and stuff. And each character usually has a specific power that's useful for like that.
I would
level
do.
you're
I
on.
would do.
What would you do?
I would do block breaker. Block breaker. Where you break the Legos.
That was really hard to say.
try saying it. Brock breaker.
Block breaker.
Block breaker.
It's a super easy
Very simple.
one to say.
Unique New York. Block
Get it out of
breaker.
here.
Brock
Get it out of here.
Blaker.
Dude, it's-
Signing out. This is Brock Blake.
Brock Blaker.
I'm Brock Blaker.
I'm Brock Blaker, and this is about Legos. Yeah.
The
Nailed it.
Today, looking at the Legos Dimensions, that shit looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
man.
that was kind of fucking.
It
crazy.
looks pretty cool. So it's like it's this open world format basically.
If I knew more about it, I might have got that.
Yeah, well, it's that's the brand new product. I don't know, because it's like I was talking about too with Nintendo moving to a discless system for their next system. Pretty much everything you get, any game you get, is going to be collectibles. So like the Lego Dimensions, you go and you buy like the Legos to build, and then that's what activates the content for the game.
Interesting.
So that's tight to me.
Yeah, that's
I
just
like
crazy. Like,
That's some sick collectible ideas. Because who wants a disc? What good is a disc or anything?
Yeah, it's
like,
kinda boring.
You're already buying toys and shit. Might as well have one that also lets you be that toy in a game.
Yeah, what's that shit called? The shit Disney's doing?
Infinity.
Infinity.
Which
yeah.
they just
What's that?
released the Star Wars amiibos.
It's like this toys, right? It's a game, but you buy action figures.
Yeah, and it's kind of like,
And they, activate. Does it activate the game?
it
I don't know how
activates
it
that
works.
character in the game.
Oh, okay.
So, and then the games, like, I haven't really played them that much.
I heard they're actually not that bad.
They
though.
look kind of like a more advanced, newer version of like kind of Spyro was back in
Yeah,
the day, like
totally.
the Crash Bandicoot, kind of like, exploring a world and fighting some stuff,
Right.
But I'm not 100%. Like I've
not
only
like-
played.
It's not like a
once.
dense fucking, I'm gonna blow your dick off thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
fucking Metal Gear or something.
Well, I have no idea what the game I got is going to be like, but
I bet it's
know
gonna be
it's
fun.
2-player.
It's gonna be
I know I
tight.
can like fly around as Iron Man, as a Lego Iron Man. It'd be
That's
cooler
awesome.
if it
That's
was just
awesome.
regular Iron Man, but I'll take Lego Iron Man.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think it'd be
so,
fun.
Same.
looking forward to
Same,
seeing what it's
same.
all about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been. Everybody knows I've been grinding my monk lately, and
Oh no,
That's
I
a
finally-
Diablo 3 reference.
I got geared, man.
He's playing Diablo. That's
I
all
finally,
That's all it means.
I got all my items for my build piece, and it's a lot.
Yeah,
It
nobody
took me
cares.
it took me a long time.
Any listeners out there that think that Chase should Twitch his sessions on Diablo
Nah.
so that you
He'll
can
never
watch
do
him?
I'll only do it if I get like 400 people that wanted me to do it. That's it.
That's
400.
Yeah, and that's a high standard because
You're
we
not-
only get 20 people listening
You
to
don't
this.
even.
Why
know
would you
someone.
want? Why? Does
Because
it
if
have
we
to
can
be
get more
400
listeners,
people?
we need 400 likes on Facebook. And
Oh,
I'll
you're
fucking do it.
holding the
you'll
audience
start
right. Yeah.
twitching.
400
You'll
likes on Facebook, and I'll Twitch all day.
Well, do
start
you
just force
can't
feed him meth.
you can't back out of this?
I won't.
All right, fine.
I promise. I pinky swear right here. Virtually pinky swear to all you cocksuckers.
All right. So you guys gotta share this. Get your friends to like the fucking page.
Yeah, stop being a
Triple B
bunch of
podcast,
dicks.
and let's get Chase on Twitch
I'm not
so
gonna
you can
yell at
watch
you.
him
So that's it.
grinding his monk.
Yeah,
I'm not requiring anybody to do anything.
I'll grind my monk. How long? Where are we at right now?
Where are you at right now?
I'm in outer space.
Dude, speaking of the Marvel Universe, so they were talking about Doctor Strange movie that's coming out, I think this next year in 2016.
Really?
And they were talking about, or there was rumor that Mads Mikkelsen was in talks for it to be Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but he's one of like the oldest, or one of the original.
He's been around a
Marvel.
long time, and
Golden
he's actually,
Yeah, whatever that is.
I mean, he's actually
60 plus.
Maybe he's like Archie's dad.
He's definitely one of the most powerful in the
Gilfs.
Marvel universe too.
He was born on a bubble.
A lot of the Secret Wars and all that stuff. The original runs.
He's all over the place. In those.
Yeah, he's has a really important role because he's really powerful. Like, I mean, I put him
Like
right
dope.
before Thanos level.
Not quite Thanos. Or
Yeah, I mean they've had their scuffles. Don't get me wrong.
Have you been reading Thanos and Deadpool?
Yeah, the second one hasn't come out yet though, so I'm waiting on that. I don't think.
Yeah, I have the
Yeah.
second one.
You
I
do?
Don't, I don't have the first one yet. So I
Yeah.
haven't read it because I didn't want to.
I gotta check up on that. They may have left it out of my box.
They're like floating in space on the cover.
Oh yeah.
What do you guys think about this new Facebook layout?
I don't care about
There
it.
is no new Facebook layout.
Look at it.
Who
You can
cares?
have
on
video.
Facebook.
You can have your video.
That's awesome.
I'm just gonna have a picture of me like flexing.
Like that kangaroo,
Yeah.
that buff kangaroo.
like the
Just
Hulk
put
toy
your head
that
on the
you got?
kangaroo body.
Chase.
I'm all-
actually, I do. I have a serious question.
I'm
for
all
you, Chase.
traps, baby.
How do you feel about Windows 10?
Hate it
Why?
because I can't fucking play Diablo.
What did I tell you?
God damn it!
I told you not to do the update
Why'd you have to bring this up?
because I want to know. I want to understand. I want people
So
to
you've
understand
been
how you
pl-
feel about it.
You've been playing Diablo, you download Windows 10, and now
That's-
you can't play
I can
Diablo.
play it, but it fucking black screens and it gives me this error and kicks me out of the fucking game.
It's a common problem. A lot of people. seem to be
Yeah,
having this.
some people can't play entirely. My brother can't
Probably
play
should've read that
entirely.
first.
And like I called tech support. I called Blizzard personally. I said, Blizzard, yo, fucking what up? And this bitch called me back, and she goes, Blizzard Entertainment, how may I help you? I was like, yeah,
Misogyny.
fucking Windows 10 is fucking my shit up. She goes, yeah, I read your thing, and she goes, I was having the same problem. I couldn't even run World of Warcraft, and so
I couldn't even World of Warcraft.
So, dude, we bonded a little bit, and she's like, yeah, you can do this and this and this. So, if anybody knows how to update DirectX, let me know. And if anybody knows...
It's in your Windows updates.
Yeah, you just have to go to Windows updates.
I don't know how to do
ask
that.
you every once
If
in a while.
anybody can just email Chase some
like a
decently
And
laid
how
out
to
instructions.
update my graphics drivers, but they said they're up to date, so I don't know how far...
I don't know how to do it, is I refuse to look up how to do it, is what that means.
And then...
I don't know how.
I won't learn.
Click on the right things and you can figure it out.
I learned,
Ask
dude.
Siri.
I did, and she said... Oh, what did she say the other day?
Well, because you asked, I guarantee you asked
What
the
did we-
wrong
what
question.
did we ask her that was the funniest thing in the world? And she said
was the
something.
funniest
so
thing in the
happy.
world.
What did she say? Hold
It
on.
was something about boobs.
Oh, yeah.
What did you ask her?
Hey, Siri, what is the size of your boobs?
Checking my sources. Here's what I found on the web for the size your boobs.
Damn it.
The sizer boobs?
No, she had a witty comeback to one of my things, and it blew my mind.
She's not a real person.
You think she's just over there thinking, like, oh, I'm going to get him this time?
It was
She has
funny.
a headache
Do you
right
remember
now.
what it was,
I don't
Em?
remember. It was an iPhone, so I don't really
Hey,
care.
Siri, do you have a shaved vagina?
I don't know what that means. If you like, I can search the web for, do you have a shaved vagina?
A shave vagina? Do you have a shave vagina?
That's what she says for anything.
Look how happy it
Hey,
makes him.
Siri.
Like you can get Siri to say inappropriate things.
Hey, Siri, how good do you suck dick?
Chase, your language.
You sexy bitch. Hey, Siri, what do you have on right now?
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
I thought so.
Do you pretend she's your girlfriend?
Hey, Siri, do you want to come over and watch Netflix with me tonight?
And chill.
I have very few wants.
Wow. I hate Apple for doing that.
Hey, Siri, do you
I
have...
hate Chase
what
more
are
for
you...
doing
No,
this.
it's not-
Yeah, but it's their fault.
This is about you, not me.
Whoa.
He's just
Hey, Siri,
engaged in a semi-realistic conversation.
Are you a bottom bitch?
Oh my god. Abba, what's
Hey.
up with the Gambit?
I'm sorry,
Movie.
Siri. Goodbye.
Oh, dude, apparently Anna Paquin, who plays Rogue in the X-Men movies, has been saying that there's they casted a love interest for Gambit, but there's not going to be any Rogue.
It's not Rogue.
Which is really weird for there to be a
And is
standalone Gambit
Channing
film.
Tatum playing
Doesn't
Gambit?
have- I'm not sure. I don't think,
Gandalf?
I hope not.
Not Gandalf.
Channing Tatum as Gandalf.
Possibly. I don't know. I mean, I haven't heard too much about it. This was like the first thing I had really heard about it. I heard rumors of it happening.
I read something about Channing Tatum playing Gambit.
Get him
that
to
would be
the
crazy.
volcano.
So I'm going to look
That
it up.
would be crazy.
Get him to
It's
the
just what kind of approach are they
volcano.
going to take with it? Are they going to try and make it some kind of like rom-com or something? I wouldn't be surprised because Gambit was like, you know, he was half
He's a
cool.
romantic guy.
He was cool. Like, I don't know.
He's French, right?
Yeah.
Channing
Or, like,
Tatum is
just
still
New
finding
Orleans.
the right Gambit accent, according
Oh,
to Screen
man.
Rant.
Damn, they're trying to get the girls on board.
That's gonna suck.
Yeah.
I like Channing Tatum, but not like that
weird.
much. Like he's funny for like a hot guy.
I think it's going to be really
like a Franco.
interesting to see how all these superhero movies do as we get further down the list of characters. You know, there's only so much that like are the iconic characters.
Right.
And then as they try to have all these like the Jessica Jones on Netflix, I'm really interested to see how that does in comparison with Daredevil.
But that's a tie-in with Daredevil,
It's
right?
a tie-in, and so it's supposed to eventually come back and be like the whole Defenders, because they're going to do Luke Cage next.
Okay, I've seen a few little teasers, little trailers for the Jessica Jones.
Yeah, how's it looking?
I mean, they're giving you no
Don't give
information,
anything.
but they're kind of cool.
If they stick with the style, I think it should be tight. And
Like
there's
weed.
like weed.
Not unlike weed.
And I watched the first episode of The Blind Spot.
Yeah, I
Oh,
watched
that movie with Sandra Bullock?
No.
Not Blind Side. He
Blind
really
Spot.
doesn't know the difference between the two things.
No, Blind Spot was this new show that has
With the tattooed girl, right?
Yeah, they find a tattooed girl in the middle of
you
Times
like it?
Square. And I don't know, it was a little tough for me. I found myself making fun of a lot of things.
Yeah, I thought it
but,
was pretty
you
stupid.
know,
I watched both episodes so far, and yeah, it's just a regular network
ass
crime
network.
drama.
But they're trying to be all like, this tattooed lady is so edgy.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I recently got back into Gotham.
Yeah, I
I
do
dig
want to.
that show.
I do want to finish that. I've heard that the second season is getting better. Or second season was better.
It's getting a big push advertising wise.
Yeah, I kind of I still haven't seen midway through the first season, but I watched like the first few episodes, and then like the last few episodes of that season, and it was definitely more interesting by the time it got. I don't know. There was a
Yeah,
lot of
definitely.
crazier stuff going on in the.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, man, and they do a decent job. I just thought in that first season they were picking really weird villains and stuff, like the Balloon Man, and it was
Balloon
really.
Man.
Well, it's kind of I
Mr.
don't know.
Blue.
They just have so many different ones popping off at the same time. It's just I don't know. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. I want to give the second season a chance, definitely.
I started watching Luther on Netflix.
Oh, is that the one with Idris Elba?
Yeah.
He's like a detective.
Yeah.
It's pretty tight.
That's
like we.
as far as the crime drama goes, it's really good. It's better than anything on the networks that I've watched.
Narcos is the best.
We're gonna
show
talk
I
about
watched.
Narcos. Yeah.
Dude, so
Yeah, we have. We can talk about it some more.
So-
I haven't gotten much farther into it. Is the only thing, so I don't have much. to
I just
contribute.
watched my first episode.
It's the
last
best show
night,
on
so-
Netflix right now.
See, I had to take it.
It is.
I've been taking it slow, I guess, and it's tough for me because it's I love Blow, I love Scarface, I like that kind of subject.
It's a
but
real story.
But it's really hard for me to get in, with the
No,
whole
it's
cocaine.
dope.
Yelling
It's
about it.
still just a television show, Chase.
Dude, it's so
Yeah.
good. What's not to love? A fucking alcoholic, fucking fueled, fucking raspy voice narrating cop, fucking Pablo Escobar, fucking bitches.
No, it's pretty awesome. I'm just saying the cocaine drama for me is it's a genre that I enjoy in small doses, I guess.
Well,
See, I'm
okay, take a gram of it then.
That's what I've been doing. I'm just saying
You act
it's
like you watch all you watch is cocaine movies. Like
What?
the
No, I
cocaine
didn't.
genre has fucking really got me up in ties. Like,
No, I'm just saying that kind
like
of
what do you
setting.
do? Just sit around and watch Blow every day?
No, I'm just saying
American
that kind of
History
setting.
X, Blow, and fucking goddamn fucking whatever that other drug movie is. Fucking
Yep.
Fear and Loathing, yo. You know?
That's like you.
No, I watched Tommy Boy.
Yeah, all you watch is Farley,
Black
Sandler,
Hey,
King of the Hill.
those are
That's
the
all you
grades.
watch.
Those are
Well,
the
yeah, that's
grades.
all you need.
They are, but that's all he'll watch. What's the ninja one? Beverly Hills Ninja.
Yeah.
That's like his favorite movie of all time.
Duh.
I tried to watch that new Dumb and Dumber the other day.
It's pretty good. I mean, it sucks, but it's pretty good.
I guess no.
I'm
No,
not. I
it's
don't know.
really.
It's not
I
that
watched
good.
the first 2 minutes.
It was pretty
Yeah,
bad.
man.
When I started watching it, I was like, I thought that was a big theatrical release. Like they showed it in theaters,
I
right?
think Dumb and Dumber or whatever was funnier. than
That the original sequel.
yeah.
I heard that
the
was like
kids.
the worst.
I think that style
That
of
was, of course,
comedy
the kids liked it.
didn't evolve
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah, no, totally.
It didn't stand the test of time.
It didn't.
Right.
No, that's it. And that's what sucks about it is because they have these two fucking dynamite actors, Bridges and goddamn Carey, and or Daniel. What's his name? Tom. Hold on. Anyways,
I'll let you figure that
Tom,
out.
Dick, and Harry. Harry.
Dick and Harry. Harry. No, dude, but honestly,
Why
the
do you
production
think,
quality,
though-
the production quality of that movie was on the same par as Joe Dirt 2.
Yeah.
Which was just
It just sucks that
Why-
they could have wrote such a better script.
But why is it
Jim
that
Carrey.
it just doesn't translate into the next
Generation.
But I think
Because it's been
decade
it's
or whatever.
been well over.
But the original,
15 years, right?
Dumb and Dumber, I
Close
think
to it.
stands the test of time.
What
Yeah.
are we specifically talking about?
That style of
The
comedy.
type of okay. So what fits into that type of comedy?
It's like kind of slapstick.
Are we
it's
specifically
idiot.
talking about things Jim Carrey has
yeah,
done?
well, okay, everything from The Mask
Jim
to
Carrey.
The Mask was different though.
it was, but Liar Liar.
Jim Carrey.
I think I mean,
Do we
Bruce
have one
Almighty
that's
was
not
like,
Jim Carrey?
Well, I'm just saying, like, okay, yeah.
Well, that's who did that movie though?
Slapstickers. Oh, I'm blanking.
Slap stickers.
Oh.
No,
But yes, like the Tommy Boys, the fucking.
But those stand the test of
All
time. But
them
trying
shits.
to write like that sort of comedy now
No, they have
does
great
not
replay
sound-
Imagine if
value.
they
You
tried
can watch
to
them
do-
over and over
yeah.
and over again.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like that
But when they try to make new ones or sequels, it just doesn't
just
work.
doesn't
Right.
translate. That time is over. The era of good
It's that
television
90s.
is over.
It's that 90s shit.
Yeah, man. Like,
It's just like, you know,
There's
that's why you
nothing
have to
good.
make trap music. You can't make
yeah,
boom bap.
there's nothing funny anymore. You know what I mean? Like everybody's so goddamn serious and so worried
There's
about
plenty of
what
funny
they're gonna
shit,
say.
dude.
Like Bruce
Not
Almighty.
really.
PC, bro.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, it's
Did you guys
PC
watch
era.
Yes Man?
Yeah, the new South Park is hilarious.
Well, new
Killing
South
it.
Park's tight. Yeah.
What's Yes Man?
Have you seen it?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
the
yes,
Carry
man. I
On.
love that. I love all those.
I
Like,
did
I
see
like
that
all
once.
those, like, you know,
That's
lighthearted movies. Fun
What-
with Dick and Jane.
probably the most recent successful of that style.
Fun and Dick
Yeah,
and
I
Jane was
saw.
tight.
But Yes Man and Bruce Almighty are like the exact same story,
Bruce Almighty was cool.
just with a different.
Me, myself, and
superpower.
Irene is fucking the best. That's just classic. Hey, you got a little extra cheese on the taco. You know what I mean? When he makes the switch at the supermarket. Yeah. What are you
saying they
What are
should-
you baking a loaf of
But
sourdough?
see, if they tried to do a Me, Myself, and Irene like sequel or something like that, it would be terrible.
Me,
Yeah.
myself,
They'd
and
be try-
Irene and Carl.
and Stephen McBride's.
Because you just can't. Yeah, it's just
We
weird.
speak about dumb comedies. Has anybody seen that Get Hard?
Yeah,
No, I didn't watch that. Yet.
I liked it.
Farrell.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny, man.
it's funny. as
Probably
shit.
Farrell's great, dude.
Zeb didn't like it.
It's kinda
I haven't
hit or
watched
miss.
it. I'm avoiding it, but I'll watch it eventually.
I have it on my laptop.
I don't
We
know.
watched
It's
it tonight.
like Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
Fucking
I like
Will
Kevin
Ferrell
Hart.
being funny. There's
Yeah.
not much to not like.
Yeah.
They didn't go for anything too crazy.
Was there anything? Like, it just seemed to me like it might get a little racy.
Kevin Hart's in it.
I mean, it kind of sounds racist.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I mean, there's definitely some ridiculous parts.
This black guy trying to teach Will Ferrell
that's
how to
the
live
joke.
in prison.
That's not even
That's-
the worst part, though. The
Yeah.
worst part is when they like go to the like quote unquote hood,
Go
and
to
it's
the
all
hood.
like Ti and a couple other dudes. But there's like Ron.
See, that seems a
Funches?
little
What's his
weird.
name?
Ron
Why is that
Funches.
weird?
Funches. He's
That's
a
the
funny
joke.
comedian, but he's all
Right, it's
thug
a
and the
joke,
like shit. You know what I mean? Like all like.
Do you think
it's
Kevin
just-
Hart was going, "Oh, you fucking racist,"
No,
doing these jokes? That's the point of
Probably
it.
aren't qualified to speak on.
Yeah, it's like
Just gonna
So,
go out on them.
I know,
That's it.
Chase. I understand what you're saying,
it's not meant
but
to be like,
I also think that you are incapable of looking at it at any other level than the way you see it, and that's
well,
the
That's what I
Cheeto
try to say to
perspective.
my dad a lot.
no, I don't. No,
no, that's not it.
No.
that's not it at all. I think you don't understand.
What I'm telling you is that I saw people that, from their perspective, it was.
But that's why the
It-
world
racist
sucks
and-
these days.
And
You
if
can't do
somebody
anything.
feels like that, they have a right to feel like that.
Yeah,
And
it's boring. You can't say anything without fucking just getting shit down your.
you say everything you want every time you want to say it,
And
and
you
you
say-
literally never had to.
because I'm not
And
a
you say
public
really
figure.
inappropriate things too.
But
and
nobody listens to me. That's the difference. It's like
True.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can sit in my basement or take a shower and say things. You don't hear that. You know what I mean?
You take a shower in the basement.
and just think of terrible
You say
things.
weird things in the shower.
Oh, can you imagine the things he thinks of, the stuff he actually
say.
doesn't say?
The filter.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't want to know.
No, dude. You guys got me all
But
misunderstood.
no,
it's all good.
so the new South Park season has been really good so far.
They're
with all
going
the
in.
PC stuff.
They're
and
going
the-
in.
Yeah, I enjoy.
I feel like
I enjoy that kind of humor in the way that they do it.
South Park's
the
amazing.
gentrification episode.
That show was amazing. Soda Sopa
Sopa.
and the
Shitty Pot Town.
PC Principal.
PC
And-
Principal was good. Oh,
Yeah.
my God, dude. Fucking.
So I'm digging what they're doing
historic
this season.
views of Kenny's house.
You just remember, like, the days of, like, 1999, 2000, when you didn't have to worry about shit.
Here's the thing, though, with the okay, so we're only
What do
three-
you worry
wait, wait, wait.
about now?
So
You
we're-
didn't have to worry about shit because you were like 13.
Yeah, exactly. Watching Big Daddy, fucking
What were you
Billy
saying?
Madison, fucking
Tell
building
more about
ramps.
South Park from it.
Yeah, let's
So,
talk about
yeah.
it. I haven't watched South Park in
Well,
years.
they're only
so-
3 episodes into the new season, and I feel like they're pushing more of an actual message with this one. I feel like they're going harder.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
Like there's been some like
Some crazy shit has happened for them to make.
but
fun
it's
of
like
this
yeah,
last year.
I mean the Trump thing obviously, and like
That
the
was
general
amazing.
kind of I don't know xenophobia and like,
Isn't it crazy
weird.
what South Park can get away with though?
It is like
Nobody else can do it.
And what they started with now, when you go and watch the early episodes, and you're like, people thought this was offensive, and like we're
Did
really
I say
up
that
in
right?
arms
Is
about it.
xenophobia a word? 'Cause I don't want to
Yeah,
Sounds
it
like a
is.
word.
It is.
We'll just go with it. Xenophobic.
Yeah,
I've heard
just
people
have
say
confidence,
Fucking
bro.
xenophobic.
I kind of know what it's about. So.
Say it with an Aesop Rock voice, and it's
Xenophobia.
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 that's your Aesop
Yeah.
Rock voice.
Ayo,
Motherfucker, has to
xenophobia.
whip it. That's mine.
No, I'm digging what they do. I like the last few seasons. I actually realized the other day, I
It's
think
always
South Park is
pretty
one of
good.
the only like long running shows that I think I've seen like every episode of.
It hasn't like staled in the way that like The Simpsons has for me.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely used to love The Simpsons and can't really fuck with it over the last decade that much.
Yeah, these last couple seasons of The Simpsons, I dug. I thought they were.
Yeah, you
getting
feel like
better.
it got better.
Yeah, it's
Really?
definitely. I feel like it's been getting better in the last couple of years. But then it sucks because all kinds of crazy shit has been happening with the lady that did Mrs. Crabapple, or her voice. She died.
Oh, so
Harry
rest in
Shearer. I don't know what's going on with the new season because I'm pretty sure Harry Shearer quit.
He quit, right? He left.
Yeah,
and he was like
does
10 voices.
10, 14
That's crazy.
voices. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how the new season's going to be, but the last couple were all right.
Let's talk about lunch real quick. We went to Earth Burgers, a food cart down on 28th and Division.
And we ate vegan.
Vegan burgers. Chase,
I spent an afternoon on my side of life.
the food was great.
I was so
I wouldn't say
surprised.
great, but I mean,
You were stoked at the time. I don't
He
give
just
a shit.
he can't
You
he
ate it,
can't
like,
he can't separate like it's to him it's all substitute for meat. If you look at it as
he
the
thinks
ingredients,
it's soy.
yeah,
He
Well,
absolutely thinks what he ate today was soy.
he thinks
and it
gluten
wasn't.
free and vegan are the same thing. So.
Right.
they are.
Are they?
Define vegan real quick.
Being vegan is being in touch with yourself and the earth.
There's an actual.
Um,
There's an actual.
you don't eat meat and you don't eat meat products. So you
What?
don't
It's not just that though.
dairy. You also have to donate to PETA once a year. And
No, there's no.
and you have to
It's just
go
animal products.
and you have to go
That's
to
not
like
necessarily just meat.
you have to go to like one convention.
You don't have
a
to
year.
go
No,
anywhere.
no, there's no.
You can be a
That's-
vegan at your house.
But
You
there's
don't even
a,
have to leave.
there's a contract, right?
What I'm in it for, not leaving.
Yeah.
There's no contract. You don't get
Yeah.
superpowers either, though. Some people think you get superpowers. and you
Yeah,
don't
it's
get
just
superpowers.
I don't
You get-
know, man.
You were
How did you
kind
feel?
of more of a
I know
douchebag.
I know I would feel way better. My life would change and everything. But
How did you
not
feel though
necessarily
after eating that compared to after we usually eat a burger?
nah, same.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, I took a shit. You know, like I always after we I come back and I poop before we do the cast. That same. But it was clean. It wasn't sticky. It was
Clean
Well,
energy.
that
Yeah.
food
Clean
hasn't
energy.
moved through you yet.
That's what Zeb was saying. But you
thinks-
guys don't know how my body works. That's
He
okay.
feels as though
think
it
you
is.
just
it's
pooped out
It's
the burger?
science.
That's how I work, man. I eat and I poop.
If you were into science, you'd know. You'd understand.
I am, bro.
You don't understand.
Not-
But the thing is, people, I'm a cyborg.
no, you're not a cyborg.
Do you know what is a cyborg?
Yeah, define cyborg.
Well, a cyborg is a human that can eat and poop at the same time. So
That's the most interesting definition of cyborg.
yeah, like during Thanksgiving dinner, you're like, "Hey, Ma, I gotta go make some room so I can eat more."
And that's
Because I'm a cyborg.
So I'm a cyborg. That's how I do that.
you just take it in and dump it out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Plug in a different chip.
Oh. I'd
AKA like a Dorito.
I'd like
or-
to see you go to like
Ranch.
an anatomy class one day,
don't-
or like take a course on how the human
That should
body
be.
works.
Yeah,
That would be
there you
fun,
go. Just
eh?
a series right there.
The look on his
Video.
face when he sees how things actually work.
It's supposed to do
That's what happens.
Holy shit! Calling your mom and shit. Mom, you won't even believe it. We're made out of blood. You know.
We're made out of blood.
So in your series here where you're learning about things, we're going to just cut open a human so that you can see there's blood inside. And then you're going to call your mom and explain your findings.
Yeah, you're made out of blood.
Speaking of blood, how was the barbecue sauce on those burgers you guys
It
had?
was all right.
Bloody.
Yeah, it wasn't like no Arby's sauce or anything.
Man, I like the food a lot, actually.
Yeah, it was good.
I didn't know what to expect because,
Right.
I don't know, it just looked like really healthy.
You never know.
It was really healthy, though.
Dude, I thought it was
good.
great. Had a chickpea patty. That was good.
This is going to make your core audience mad, probably.
Pickled
Nah,
onions.
they can all
You guys are
fuck
used to
off.
talking about nice meaty burgers, possibly
But you know,
donut.
You know, well, I think
involved.
you're 1/3 of our core audience.
Yeah,
so I
like,
think we're going to be
literally.
okay.
That's
like-
okay. We've reached a whole new demographic.
Yeah,
But
We're now vegan friendly.
when
Yeah.
people when people
There's so
like
much-
Chase
we are
like,
vegan friendly.
when people like Chase like refuse to eat something vegan just because it's vegan,
Yeah.
it pisses me off. I
don't
eat
be a fucking asshole.
got-
no, but it's just like why? What is wrong with your brain
Nothing.
that makes you think that like I
ate it.
should
He
not
ate it like
do
a
that?
I ate
You,
it.
you have to.
I know, but usually you
You have to separate it and stop
Because
thinking
here's
of
the
it
deal:
as
if
a
I'm going to spend
substitute.
money on something I want pleasure from, then it's going to be something I fucking enjoy. Period.
Right.
enough.
You gain pleasure from fucking eating a nice, healthy fucking salad burger. Okay? I enjoy fucking sex with no condom, fucking
We all enjoy
bacon, fucking riddled meals, and long naps afterwards.
You're incapable of thinking of it as anything but a substitute for something.
Yeah,
else.
it's a pleasure
It's
sense.
just a set of
If I'm
ingredients.
if I'm spending money, it's because I want pleasure. I don't enjoy spending money. So if I need to feel pleasure,
I think there's another.
it's
You
a
guys
sense.
don't want to veer down this road.
Things can
Food should be-
taste. It just if it tastes good, it doesn't matter what if it's vegan or if it's not vegan. If it tastes good, you can enjoy it.
Fair
Like
enough.
French
Fair
fries.
enough. Fair enough.
You love French
Fair
fries,
enough.
don't you?
But put a fucking vegan food cart not on a vegan B-day and a nice, delicious fucking pepperoni pizza on the
I don't-
right, and I'm gonna eat the pizza all day.
We can
Just
talk
saying.
about the whole getting pleasure thing. I mean, like,
Yeah,
here's the.
that's
like,
my pleasure. You know, I'm not saying your pleasure. Our pleasure senses are clearly different. You know,
But I think that you know,
I think they're all pretty similar. in
yeah,
human
yeah.
behavior.
Behavior.
We want like salt and fat.
yeah. The
we
salty
want
sweet,
fucking
the
to
salty
be
sweet,
wanted.
fucking death.
we want to be loved.
Yeah, yeah.
Good hug.
I love a good hug.
I hugged both the chicharrones today.
I think I think
hug.
after
Jealous.
this podcast, we should all hug and breathe.
Have a big hug.
Big
Yeah.
hug.
We should
Seems-
start doing a triple B hug. At
If
the end
we
of the show.
hugged
Yeah.
at the beginning of the show, I think I would have felt better.
Yeah, yeah. I think
The whole process.
we start a
Well,
little
we'll wait till he
bit.
gets his
less,
freaking
like,
shoes
on
back
edge.
on before we
Yeah.
start.
What's
hugging.
Yeah.
let's find center
They're down.
again, boys. You ready?
We're all doing this, right?
iAMe, do you have anything you'd like to plug? A project or a?
Yeah, I make a lot of music. You can go to heavennoise.com or woolsee.com, WOOLSEE. And I got some free music on there, stuff I've made this year.
You working on anything currently?
Yep, I'm
You're always working on something.
try to be. But yeah, I'm hoping to put out another project before the end of fall.
Is
because
another Wool Sea project?
Yeah, because every project I've put out has been like of a season this year, basically. So
Cool. That's cool. Hell
yeah,
yeah.
it's been kind of a challenge, but it's been cool.
Yeah, right?
know, I
Jesus
gotta
Christ.
do it.
Like,
I
oh,
could've
fuck,
just-
I got 3 days until fall.
Yeah. I'm on the clock, so
I need some tiny wines. You know? Yeah.
tiny wines.
Check them out though. I'm loving those wool seas, man.
Thank you, man.
It's
That
good.
means a lot.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Definitely.
And I got to tell you that I'm impressed and proud of you for doing your own mixing.
Oh, thank you, man.
It's awesome.
You've helped a lot, though.
Well, you know,
But yeah,
whatever.
it's been cool, man. Check it out.
Few
people.
artists take that step.
Yeah, for sure.
Or they do early on. I'm a late bloomer.
Yeah. Which is
I guess
cool,
I guess
though.
that's what I mean. Few artists at this stage of
Yeah, you kind of just commit to like I'm gonna do one thing or I'm gonna do everything.
right.
I had to overcome some hills to try to take on some new tasks, but
It's good to keep
I don't know,
learning.
got time.
though.
I'm gonna be a 50-year-old rapper someday if I'm lucky. So
Yeah.
see what I'm doing then.
But you enjoy using your brain. So
Sometimes.
That's good. You know?
Do you not like using your brain, Chase?
I like shutting her down. We call it shutting her down.
shutting her down.
What do? You just
wish.
sit on your bed
I
and
wish
just
mine
turn
was-
off. Just completely.
I wish I had that
turn
power,
off.
dude.
Yeah,
That
it's amazing, dude. If you
really
can
helped my
find
quality
it.
of life.
Yeah. Oh, dude, if
Seriously.
you can find it, bro, I recommend it. Get yourself a basement.
Did Heroes Reborn start yet?
Some
Yeah.
tiny wines.
So they should be. Just
Did I say
past-
Reborn?
Reborn.
Heroes Reborn.
Heroes Reborn.
Heroes
That's
Reborn.
nice.
Yeah, I think they're a couple episodes deep now. I watched the first one, and
Is it the same characters?
so
Some
they're-
of 'em, right?
It's interesting how they're tying it in, because I thought at first it was going to be just a complete reboot, but it's still like the same. Yeah, the same things have happened, and the same characters are like they're prominent figures now in the future. I don't know
Is
too
Hayden-
much now, and I haven't.
She's not in it, right? The cheerleader's not.
And a tear.
Yeah, so she's gone. I haven't finished the original series yet, so I'm like in the middle of scrambling, trying to do that before I get too deep on Reborn.
Was the first series good? I didn't really get into it.
You know, I didn't either at the time, but it is good. And it's by Jeff Loeb, who does he was a longtime comic book writer. He's still doing stuff. He's in the middle of doing Captain America White right now.
Is
but-
that the name of the
series
Next
is
one.
Captain America White. But yeah, so he did
comic book, right.
yeah, he did Heroes though, and it was good, man. It's interesting. It reminds me a lot of the whole X-Men, of just like but like kind of the beginning of X-Men, of people finding out they have these mutant powers and then trying to,
I need costumes to come into play at some point. I need structure. I need like
That's like
outfits.
regular dudes that are superheroes.
yeah, so
Yeah.
this is regular people.
That's supposed to be the first episode or the first 20 minutes into a
then
series.
you gotta
and then
get the
and
costume.
then, yeah, it's like then the montage of
But
training.
see, this is the beginning of it where they're like afraid, and there's all kinds of shit going down. They're trying to just figure out what is going on,
What's happening.
Like everything's just fucked up because basically, like this evolutionary trait gets triggered in like a sparse amount of people that kind of give them this ability or whatever. But yeah, I was weary about trying it when it first started, but actually having watched some, it's pretty good. I definitely got sucked in and was like, oh shit.
Nice. I might have to check it out. 75 days from now,
You'll be sober.
we'll be sitting in a chair somewhere watching The Force Awakens.
Oh, yeah.
So crazy.
75 days.
It's not very
Start
many.
the countdown.
Oh, that's hardly any days at all.
It's the final.
To get a whole rap album done by then.
Boys, I'm
face
ready
is
to go
gonna
play some
explode.
Diablo. I'm
Do
tired.
you guys have any...
Trap this
yeah,
bitch
this
up.
fucking guy. No, we're going to keep going now.
No!
Jesus Christ, piece of shit.
We got things to do.
Check out concusscreations.com. Check
Yeah,
out Zebulon
check out
Back.com.
triplebpodcast.com.
Yeah, more importantly, check out triplebpodcast.com.
Tell your
Follow
friends.
us. Talk to us.
Follow us. Subscribe to us.
Like us so we can get Chase to get on Twitch.
On all the things.
We need 400 likes.
No,
He's
that's
never gonna
bullshit.
do it.
I'm going to get you on there tonight.
No, I'll get there 400 likes.
Thanks to all the nice people we met today.
Dude,
Yeah.
for real, those
Go check
girls,
out Dr. Tongue.
those girls were nice.
They don't-
I told her I was going to put her in a bag.
Yeah.
Check out
No,
Dr.
no,
Tongue's.
no context.
I had that. I had that is what
It's like
the
Dr.
store's
Tongue's
called.
I Had
Get in
That
a
Shoppe.
bag.
And,
Yeah, that place was sweet.
and if you're feeling like a healthy burger, Earth Burger was
Or just a
bomb.
regular burger, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
If you're feeling like some
If you don't
delicious
want it-
food, check out Earth Burgers.
Yeah.
if you need a break from the beef.
Yeah.
You know what that
Eat some
sound
earth.
is? Legal weed.
Yeah, and if
yo.
you like legal weed, go to your neighborhood
Where did we
pot
go?
shop.
Nectar.
We
We
went to
went to
Nectar
the Nectar.
PDX.
It was
Southeast.
dope.
I was-
That's a nice
It
strain.
the
weirded me
review.
out. I had
It
to
was
leave.
dope.
I walked in, I had to
So-
walk out.
So I got uncomfortable.
I didn't feel uncomfortable in there. I was
No,
good. Guy
I
was
felt
chill.
very comfortable.
I felt
Yeah,
I
guy
didn't
was-
feel uncomfortable. I just didn't want to. I was like, this is.
Well, you have no reason to go into one.
And it smells like a fucking pot shop in there.
Yeah, it smells
Because
like
it is.
skunky butts.
Yeah, it smells like a bunch of skunky bunkies.
So check out the things, do the stuff.
What else?
Any regrets today, gentlemen?
No,
Yeah.
sir. Fucking being around Chase once again.
It would have been cool to get one of those old school Ninja Turtles from
I got one.
Will you stop
No, you got
doing
a
that?
big one.
I got a couple Star
I'm gonna
Wars.
slap the shit out of you.
I got a Ninja Turtle and
You got a big
couple.
Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, I meant
Oh,
little
Hulk
guys.
Hogan's.
You got two
racist
Hulksters.
Hulk Hogan's. I got
Yeah,
some
you got
Hulk
some-
Hogan's.
You think his last name is Kogan?
Racist Hulk Hogan.
His name is Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Chase got 2 Hulksters and a giant
Hulk Hogan with
Michelangelo.
3 Ks.
That's a big Michelangelo.
That's tight as fuck.
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. You can action stance him. Hoo-yah. You know what I mean?
Hey, Chase.
Hey, Abba.
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. Hey, Abba. What? Hey, Zeb.
I hope you had a good time today.
I hope you have a good lunch.
iAMe, thanks for coming along today, buddy.
I hope you guys ate some
It
burgers.
was good to finally have you.
Hopefully you got your
Good to be
daily
here.
amount of
Yeah.
soy protein.
Next episode will be at the
Retro
Gaming
Gaming
Expo.
Expo.
Yeah, that's going to be badass.
hopefully with
Hey, iAME.
young DJ Wheels with us. Hopefully.
Hey.
I hope you eat some vegan ice cream tonight.
But if not him, we'll...
Who knows?
We're going there
Maybe some
anyway,
vegan
so-
chocolate chips.
Down. It's going to
Thank
be
God
a
for
good
the
time.
side chain. I'm compressing the shit out of you.
Hey, Zeb!
Hey, what?
I hope you fucking wash your dingus hole tonight because it smells real
That's
bad.
not a good turtle. You don't sound like a Ninja Turtle.
Sorry, I'm
Wait,
Yeah,
I'm
pretty
ready.
bad.
Hey, Zeb!
Thanks for listening.
I hope you have a positive side.
You got this far into it.
I hope your Seahawks win on Monday.
I highly doubt.
I hope all of you have a good week. I hope you all stay clean.
You're the worst.